I never had anything like this in my life. This big, beautiful, exciting thing that you created.
Remember who did that?
Oh,
Good times.
it's moments like this when you need someone you know you can count on. Because you're my,
Intern.
well, I was gonna say intern slash best friend.
So after I watched this movie called The Intern, I feel very motivated after watching this movie. For example, Ben taught me to be passionate about your career, such as Ben preparing himself before he goes to work by setting an alarm with 2 clocks, dressing well and being ready to work anything. This makes me very motivated. Ben told me that we should give it a try like how Ben took his chance to be the senior intern, so don't waste our young moments. Next, I feel this movie is very funny when Jules accidentally sends a message about her mother to her mother. In this message, Jules gossip about her mother and want to send it to Cameron, but end up sending it to her mother. Another scene that is very funny when Ben, Davis, Louis, and Jason tries to sneak into Jules' mother's house. In that scene, a lot happened, such as Ben with a tactic plan, Davis went very panicked when the alarm rang, and Jason who was listening to music until he didn't notice his friends.
The first problem here is workaholic. In this movie, we can see that Jules, who is the CEO of the company, was too obsessed with her job until she doesn't have time for her family. She also can join Paige, her daughter, to Maddie's birthday party because she is too busy with her work due to Jules being a workaholic. Her husband cheated on her because Jules barely had time for him. This had made them almost get divorced. Next, demotivate. In this movie, we can see Becky, who is the personal assistant for Jules. She is a loyal and hardworking character as she does all the arrangement for Jules' time. In one scene, we can see that Becky was demotivated as Jules failed to recognize Becky's work effort, and she was frustrated when Jules let other people replace her for doing her job. Due to that, Becky demotivated at work and she was crying herself at work.
The Intern movie conveys a message of do not let stereotypes define you. I am totally into the playwright message where you can observe that stereotyping exists in the modern workplace and society. Particularly in this movie, the main character as the CEO of her own company, whilst her husband replacing her role at home. It seems to be not a problem because anyone can succeed and pursue their dreams. However, stereotypes had held her back for a moment, but she eventually proved them wrong. I'm sure this is due to the normative acceptance that women should be allocated to household work while men to paid work, in which this process creates low expectation to women's leadership potential. But we should put a line through this stereotype work on genders because women now are proven to be able to compete even more productively and successfully than men.
For the first suggestion is to work together to achieve the objective of the company. Working together as a team can increase the work efficiency. Employees that operate as a team to do tasks much more quickly and effectively than those who work alone. Working as a team on different assignments minimize workload for all employees by sharing ideas and responsibility. And the second suggestion is to eliminate toxic work culture. Drama, arguing, poor workplace morale, a lack of communication, and the boss fears are all signs of a toxic work culture. Employee productivity and well-being are harmed by a toxic work environment. This makes it hard for the company to meet its strategic objective. By working together in a company, it can surely eliminate the toxic work culture in a particular company. When the boss decided to hear his or her employee opinion about the work, he or she can increase the idea in order to perform the particular task. As a result of this, the company can create a comfortable work environment for all of the employees.
For the third suggestion, in order to minimize stereotyping, the perceiver needs to have more interaction with the target of perception. It is because we tend to underestimate and make inaccurate prediction towards other people because we simply do not know them well. Thus, by spending frequent interaction can lead us to make a better judgment. The last suggestion is to remove the stressor. In this movie, there is a stress issue among the employee due to workload and poor work-life balance. It is important for us to cope with stress because it can affect our physical, mental, and behavioral. Therefore, practicing work-life balance, like when to a vacation and flexible working hours, can be a method to reduce stress. Remember, we work to live, but not live to work.